Why is it that when most people win the lottery, they go broke within a year? Well, it's because they don't understand the rules of money, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, my guy and I were having this very discussion, and he was sharing with me his rules. And I like to listen to his rules because he makes a lot of money and he keeps it. So, the first rule is guard your principal at all cost. Because if you lose your starting money, you can't grow anything. And this is why wealthy people don't just throw their money at every opportunity that comes their way. They actually take the time to understand what the return of investment is going to be. And then that way they can make a decision. Is this going to be a liability to me in the long run, or is this going to be an asset? And then they go from there. Rule number 2 is to make your money grow, because money sitting in the bank account is doing nothing for you but losing value. It's kind of like food just sitting in the fridge. It's going to rot and yeah, it just loses value after time. So make that money do something for you. Rule number 3 is diversify how you make that money grow, because if you have all of your money sitting in one place, one bad move can wipe it all out. And we don't want that. So diversify. Rule number 4, cash flow is king. If money is consistently coming in, you're never broke. The goal isn't to just have a lump sum of money, it's to have money that is constantly replenishing itself. Rule number 5 is to understand whether your interest rates are working for you or against you. And you do that by looking at your credit cards. Do you have high credit card interest rates? Well, you're going to want to pay them down if you do, because that money is taking from you. That money is taking from the money that you could be using to invest in other things. Conversely, if you have money that is sitting in a high yield savings account, well, that 8% is going to do more for you than if it's just sitting in an account not getting anything. So look at your accounts, understand what your interest is doing. Rule number 6, understand your debt. So good debt makes you rich, bad debt makes you poor, smart debt buys you assets, and bad debt buys you liability. So you got to know the difference. Rule number 7, time in the market beats trying to time the market. The longer you let your money sit in there and grow, the better you're going to be, because people are always trying to time the market, and that's where they get it wrong. So just let it sit there and do its thing. Rule number 8 is to respect your money, because wealth is not built by luck, it's built by habits. So if you don't respect your money when you have a little, you're not going to keep it when you have a lot. So this last rule is understanding the tax laws, and it's something that I used to talk about a lot, actually, and I'm thinking about getting more into that with you guys again. But it's really important for you to understand the many ways in which you are losing money, and taxes is a big way. And I'm not saying don't pay your taxes. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is there are ways that are legal and that a lot of wealthy people implement in order to keep more money in their pocket growing for them. Okay, so I hope that this lesson has been helpful for you, and I hope that if you ever win the lottery, you will save this video or have this video already saved and refer to it so that you don't end up broke within a year.